Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. We on Undisputed this morning. We on Undisputed this morning. As you can see, I won some titles. As you can see, I won some titles. I'm one belt away from having all the championships. I'm one belt away from having all the championships. So that's what I'm on this morning. Trying to get more championships. More championships. Let's see if I can get my fighter to a 99 overall. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of. Feeling kind of restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm. Yep, we fighting Sugar Ray. We fighting Sugar Ray again. We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the Brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone. That was a good fight camp. See what we gained. Excellent fight camp. And peak performance, I gained 10. 10 plus health, 10 plus conditioning. I didn't gain anything per stamina. I don't understand why I can't build my stamina up on this game. That's kind of crazy. It's the crazy part to me. If Sugar Ray Leonard win, he get all 3 belts. I can't go.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Powerhouse. You can see who has the power advantage. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. So here we go. These two will be fighting tonight as welterweights. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
55 and 1-1. 44 knockouts. 55 1-1. 44 knockouts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks trimmed with orange, the current SCI, WBC, and WBO World.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter.
Let's go.
Leonard just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Go. Busting them in their shit.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's go.
Ray is
Put that boy down. Put that boy down.
shot in the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I gotta watch the ABs or the dudes with 50 Cent.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. On to the second round.
We've been talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come on home. Oh, oh, oh. Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on a battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune.
We couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. This fighter is spending a lot of energy in this round. Got a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges gonna have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it.
Stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
That nigga said 50 is a good friend of his. Oh, man. We got to watch this together, y'all. Got to watch this together, man.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose.
Keep talking about the money. Everything is
that was the number.
$15 million. Everywhere we go on this, I've never seen a nigga get this much congratulations on residency. Basketball players, executives, bitches. What makes this residency so important?
Well, look, for me, it's important to me. I don't have to travel. It's not. When I'm tired, it's usually fatigue from the travel.
Right.
From place to place. At that point, like, well, this is why we start jet setting. Like, I've been on jets all the time. It makes it a lot easier for me to cover a lot of territory across the period. And then when we said we could close the year out, and I could do the residency piece, and I was like, all right, I was in talks to do the Sphere, to be in there. Hello, and then it's super complicated to build a show for that room.
Right.
So it was like, this was the better option to
Gotcha. Where's it at so people know?
It's in PH Live, Planet Hollywood.
Gotcha. You just came off a world tour. Grossed over $100 million from what I was looking at. Do you still enjoy touring as much as you did when you were younger?
I really enjoyed the last two. Like, and it was because there was no pressure. I didn't just come off a record where I gotta get people into these new songs and stuff like that. I just the television business was saying it was on strike, so I was saying it was like
right.
Because it was like at the same time because they did that. I took the tour of that. But I went through a process for a lot of music before
all these
it was willing to do it. I did like 8 or 6 shows when we was doing GOG.
Yeah, it started with 4 then.
Yeah, 4. It was 4 joints, and it was like in Germany. Right. And they didn't want to support it because they felt like we was gonna have issues because of COVID. So I ended up financing the whole.
Right.
Well, and then I had guys that I worked with previously in those markets do promoters for me, so they did all the logistics and everything for it. Right. But the deal was my deal. There was nobody else involved. Then I came back after we did 4. We went back and did 16 more days. I'm selling shit out campus. It was like our audience has money. Like the people who were in college partying in 03, they now grown.
Right.
And success, the habits that they have to have a drink periodically. They got a wine cellar in Success. Right. They got a bar at the crib. They have casually having that drink at home instead of in the club because their kids are now having the drink. Right. And while I'm out on this run, they was willing to come with their kids. It felt like it was just like, I'll go to that one. That other shit, I don't know what they saying. Like the way the new stuff.
That's a fact. What about you, Ye? You've been there from the beginning. You enjoying this shit too?
Of course. Yeah. We in the best. Give me my money back, man. How much money I made him?
I see you take it.
Appreciative. You know what I mean?
I see you too So I want to stick to the touring and go into some things that people don't know about you real quick. But I want to ask you, I seen you taking some acting classes, 50 posted. Do you feel, when you see 50, you be like, yo, what's up? Can I get a pump? What's happening? Does he tell you, I need acting?
You know what I feel? I feel like Power wouldn't be what it was if he put all his friends in it.
Gotcha.
So I know it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? He turned everybody, Michael Rainey, all these guys into big actors. But some of them been to school for years. You know what I mean? So I know it's not just he just put his friends in it.
Right.
Of course, I want to be in something.
Right.
But you know what I mean? You gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up.
And then as for tour, come on, we staying in like Monty Hotel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We staying in Four Seasons.
Right.
We staying in the best hotels.
The best of the best.
Yeah, and he don't gotta put us in those hotels.
Right.
You know?
No, that's what's up. Because for me, and I didn't have to learn like such music-wise, I just be, sometimes it'd be like, yo, I don't feel like it. I don't really feel like it. My nigga, I can't do it, my nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, but when I see you guys on tour, y'all niggas is genuinely enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Total the Star. So what was your last 72 hours like? This week really
Oh, man. I was with the guitar. So we flew, well, this was
12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours there. This is Thanksgiving night.
Right.
Flew the guitar.
Atlantic City.
12 hours. Yeah, we went there for like an hour and 45 minutes. So we got off. It was about 3 hours.
We were there for about a good 3 hours. Yeah.
And then we got back on the plane. So it's like 13 and a half hours back. So it's 25 and a half hours. And then we went from there
Straight to AC.
to Atlantic City. Did the Harris pool party. And then
Ravens.
I got a question.
And
Hold on.
Baltimore to their casino.
I got a question.
Y'all niggas ain't tight?
When did 50 Cent and Uncle Murder get so cool? Like, cause I don't remember 50 Cent and Uncle Murder being like buddy. Like, I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing it. Listen, 50 had a lot of questionable people around him to me. Like Kid. When did 50 and Kid get cool? Like Kid was a little Wayne. Like, when did 50 and Kid get cool, man?
On the heels, look at there's nothing there. There's no defense.
Shit that I need to
The eyes
know.
are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can
Yo, we
see
had to come to Vegas, nigga. It ain't even over yet.
Then you going to Miami.
Then Miami.
Then you going to Arbel.
Yep.
I know you like rock stars, man.
We moving.
Oh, that's what's up. Tell me about the liquor.
Well, that, Bill Branson and Richard McGuire, those are on the entire company.
Right.
It's not
Sire?
Yeah, Sire Spirits. It's my son's company. Like
The final 10 seconds
the
of the
plan
round,
is
and
to
he
just
is
build that
looking
company
through
and
the
just let him have it. Like, let it be how I pass it on to him when he do it. But, so I'll be doing some different things. You'll see me come with the tequila next and some other things. Put in the portfolio and then let it grow.
A lot of people don't know, and I'm learning this in the last couple of months, being involved with sports. Your partnerships, I was looking at the Houston Rockets, Sacramento Kings, the Houston Texans, the Houston Astros, the Indiana Pacers, the Orlando Magic, the Washington Commanders, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I'm sitting there seeing over the last year or two or so, like, what the fuck 50 doing courtside at the Sacramento Kings game?
What's you doing in Sacramento?
What's going on? And then I'm learning that you have these partnerships with your brand with these sports teams. Could you explain to us the partnership that you have?
Well, my partnerships with the owners direct. So with Quebec in Sacramento, and then with Tillman in Houston, and then the Astros. As soon as we got there, I got the Astros, the Texans, the Rockets all at the same time. It was like, it's crazy because I think when I keep it a buck, right? I think when you have everything, the cool is the object.
Right.
To figure out what's really cool.
Right.
And then when the guys that are like the really rich guy, the owner,
We finna get him up out of here right
they
now.
keep seeing you around other guys that
The plan is to attack the body.
They look
And then go for the head.
bring me that.
Attack the body,
That's
then
cool.
go for the head.
So they want to be around me too, because they keep seeing me with the other guys that
The right piece, right.
like in the right circles. And then it starts to open up. Like now it's like 11 professional sports teams. And then it's ill because when the NFL has no issues, this is what I was saying. I knew what the boy was doing. The Super Bowl. Because he was doing like shit, like doing some wild shit, because he was saying that to Eminem that the NFL had the issue with me. And I'm like, well, what's the issue? Why don't I have an issue when I'm becoming a partner in the actual team, but they got an issue with my performance? Makes no sense.
I was gonna get to that later, but
Jay-Z been lying in niggas. So 50 just cracked the code. Hold on.
Audience
For y'all that's mad that Wayne ain't performing at the Super Bowl, 50 just cracked the code that Jay-Z is gatekeeping and Jay-Z is lying. 50 Cent just exposed that he got a partnership with the NFL, but Jay-Z tried to say that that the NFL had a problem with who 50 Cent is or whatever the case may be. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I can see the other side of things because you are a partner with the liquor, but your music is something totally different. Now, here's the thing, though. I can argue for 50 that 50 don't got to do all shoot 'em up, bang, bang, because he got other shit that go off. So, I don't know. With that being said, I most definitely think Jay-Z was lying about Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl, but I digress.
We're talking about Jay-Z. This was discussed before. Jay-Z told Dr. Dre, just for people who's not up on or Eminem, that he didn't want you to perform part of that Super Bowl that had a couple years ago. Why do you think that is?
Well, I just think, possibly. Not even, I think it's just when you take the competition from, like, our culture is competitive, man. It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand it. Like right now, you're not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that you want to be on the top 10 or top 5, and you still compete. It don't make sense. Like, what are we competing for? What's the goal? Like this even look, a lot of this, even a lot of the competitive stuff, or what we would call it beef, right? It changed. That terminology changed when it's Biggie and Tupac, because we start saying the things that people would say that cause beef in the environment. When before that, they called it bad blood. Because that's what it is until it turns into some street shit. So when you're not competing for those things anymore, and you start looking and you go, so what was the problem? You can't exactly remember what the problem was. That's what I went through with Joe. My issue with Joe, I was like, I think.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Like, when did we bump into each other and have altercation? It wasn't that. It was just, he's loyal to a default. He was so loyal that he was like on the side without having to be on
all three.
You know, and then that, it dissolves itself over time because you ain't really got an issue.
Absolutely. Talk to me real quick before we get back into anything music-wise. Let's stick with the sports. You have this thing called the fifth quarter. Explain what the fifth quarter is.
The fifth quarter is when people leave the game early, trying to beat the traffic.
And yes, so we talk about sports teams when they leave in the professional sports events.
Right. That I create these social lounges like in Houston Rockets, then Toyota Center, different. The arenas, the fifth quarter is the social area where they go to the bar and hang out.
In the arenas.
Yeah, in the arenas. So instead of trying to run out early, like they leave them before, if the game is close, you just got to go through the traffic. Because you're like, it's only a 1-point game, 2-point game, then I sure who's going to win the game. But a lot of times, like, people get up and start leaving at the end of the fourth quarter because they're trying to beat the traffic out of the actual arena, and instead now they just come hang out because it's a cooler, the environment is just cooler now.
You had a boxing promotion company once. What happened with the boxing promotion company?
That really happened, Ken, because of my relationship with Floyd. You know what I mean? I didn't have interest in being a promoter, like, out the gate. It was just, he was doing Mayweather promotions at the time, and then he had to do 90 days. He was going to jail. And he had fighters, he had Marcus Gamboa, he had guys that was just lingering. I'm like, champ, if they're gonna leave. You go to jail, they're just gonna leave. Like,
Right.
and he had been giving them 50,000 and 50,000 and 50,000. So he had already gave Gamboa about 300,000 to chill on the side. And then we ended up, when he did go in, I ended up picking up all the fighters.
Right.
And so it's Ruckus Gamboa. I had James Kirkland, Andre Durrell, Billy Dipp. He was the IBF champion at that point, and then a few other guys younger guys that I picked up. But it's interesting. Like, you don't want to go into business with fighters.
Why not? Explain that.
Their temperament is built on the way the business runs. So it's like they fight, get the money, spend the money, then fight again.
Right.
So in cycle, like they become loyal to whoever can provide for them when they're done with the money. Like, so if in that cycle, if you spent the money and then you're looking around and then Al look out for you, that person is Al Heyman. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna stay loyal to Al Heyman because he keep looking out for you when you burn the money down before you go fight again. You know what I'm saying? So even they got this thing where they're prone to commitment based on that. Even though they got the fight in itself give them an appetite for a lot of women.
Right.
But they still commit to someone because they want someone to be with them when they're on their lowest points.
Mm-hmm. You still watch boxing?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite fighter right now?
Right now, I'm working with Bud, man. I'm rocking with Bud.
What about Tank? Tank has a fight coming up. Tank announced today, actually, that he's retiring. You believe that?
No.
Yeah.
Right? It's not time to retire.
Right.
I think Tank he's a killer for the group of the fighters, the little fighters they came. He's tough as nails.
He was arguing with Shakur today, or yesterday, right?
Was he?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
He was saying he don't think he deserved to fight.
He basically,
or even to be in the conversation.
They should fight though. They need to fight.
That's the problem.
Yeah, Shakur and Tank. Yeah.
To me, that's really the problem. Well, even before Ryan stepped in,
You got beefing with Shakur, nigga.
You got Shakur.
You said so.
Yeah, they was beefing.
Everybody, listen. Let me tell you something.
Beefing with Teresa.
Let me tell you something. This shit worse than rap. These niggas tender, yo. Yo, I swear to God. And then I'm sitting there figuring, like, I'm trying to navigate this shit because I'm new doing this shit for last year and a half, going on 2 years, probably in May, a year and a half. And I'm like, Stephen A. Smith has said ain't no big deal. Skip Bayless say ain't no big deal. Cam said it's a big deal because they care more about where it come from. But I still got a job to do.
And it's a cultural connection. Like you picked up. Even what's on MSNBC, what's the name? Ari Noble.
Yeah.
He's number one. His connection is hip hop culture because he grew up listening to the music. He can make that kind of connection. Mm-hmm. Some of the information that he's talking about is going over the audience's head. Mm-hmm. But when he say that line, it matches up. They go, oh, okay. They understand. They feel more comfortable watching what he's saying.
Right.
You already a part of it. So
exactly.
You say something, they're going, why the fuck he said that about me?
That's the way Cam said. That's why.
Yo.
You a sarcastic nigga, bro.
I mean, I don't mean to be, just
between the two of them, I think Shakur's a serious defensive fighter.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that.
Well, the thing about it is,
to stop
what it is with Shakur is that a lot of just people label him boring. Then they say he hasn't fought anybody. He's from Newark. He got booed in Newark. Number he fought on ESPN and wasn't pay-per-view. So we're acknowledging just reading all this shit. Fuck them. That's the next thing niggas always try to do. Fuck them old nigga. I don't care, nigga. That nigga's favorite line. You fuck them. One nigga, I look better than y'all niggas. Y'all niggas not getting the money I'm getting. Y'all niggas not as fly as I am. Y'all niggas is pathetic, nigga. And then a lot of niggas outside of being athletes, these niggas, as far as rappers, anything else, these niggas is cooked. They on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother dynamic. Like, calling me old nigga, it's either two things. You gonna get older, you gonna die young.
Yeah.
Don't die young, nigga.
That's real right
so that's just what it is. So it's just the only thing you got.
Yo, look, I think out of the two of them though, Tank.
Yeah.
Still with that. You know, I watched Tank. It be feeling like he'd be losing the fight though. Like he'd be.
I think, to be honest, he is losing on the scorecards, but he think
and
that
he's still knocking him out. Yeah,
that's what's going to happen. He got 32 fights, 30 knockouts. So I think that's what happened.
He get him tired. I don't know, but he got to stop losing them rounds while he's getting him tired.
Somebody going to eventually just run
and just get the fuck away from him.
Get the fuck away from him, nigga, and just eventually end up winning the scorecards. Look, why did you choose Shreveport to build your studio at?
Well, it was already set up.
Okay.
Like the Millennium Studios was there, and when I first started looking at film and television, Avi Lerner was the person that I came in contact with right away. He was looking at things completely different, Cam. Like I thought the passion that we put into the project would make it
let's go. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Great, like make a hit. Like the way we would build the album in the recording studio. It's not that. Avi was looking at it like, is it good? Like he didn't even read the script. He looking at his man, it's good. Okay, we got Stallone, but it's action, it's on genre. We can get this much for it in this many territories. So he already knew how much he was gonna make off of it.
Right.
Selling it off the rights in those different territories. And I'm like, I didn't look at film like that. I looked at it like concept, creative, the creative side of things. And then because he had Millennium already there, I was able to talk to him. I did the Expendables, the last Expendables with Stallone, Megan Fox, and Dolph Lundgren and them. And we was in Bulgaria shooting that movie.
Right.
And I was able to talk to him there about Shreveport. I was like, what was wrong with it? He said nothing. The incentive just went away.
Right.
So when they moved the tax incentive from Shreveport, a lot of people that work in Shreveport gravitated to Atlanta. It's the closest area that a lot of film production is going on, and they just rocked out there. And then, so it's a lot of political stuff that makes things shift and go the other way. And then they almost did it again, because while I was in the middle of getting things together to start filming out there, it came up with with them wanting to change the tax incentive again. And I'm like,
right.
But it worked out though.
Right. That's what's up. We see you talking, or you mentioning talking to Tyler Perry lately. You guys got something in the work, or you just get advice from him? What's your guys' relationship?
Well, he hit me to different companies that are creating technology that are making the older way of filming this stuff obsolete. Like, so he's like, they this big major screen like this. It's like a oval shaped backdrop that you shoot the digital content on and put on. And he was like, they made this 3 years ago. They paid $25 million for it. They want to sell it to me now for $8 million, and it'll be worth $4 million in 2 years.
Right.
And I'm like, you gonna buy that? I wouldn't buy that. Now with it going down like that, he said, nah, I'm not gonna get it. But I'm telling you, he was explaining, like breaking down how fast the technology is changing. The stuff you could do with AI is crazy. Like it's not,
right.
You know, like, and my editor
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now.
What was originally the edit bay, half of it is AI technician.
And watching this live,
the other half is Johnny Nelson. Because it doesn't make sense to not be in that.
It's time now for our tale of the tape.
I seen Den of Thieves Part 2 is coming out. When's that coming out? What's your involvement with it?
That one is January. That'll be the next picture that I executive produced that goes on the theaters.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. I was looking and did you ever, because we just was talking about, I don't think we was on camera talking about it yet, but you was with Steve Stout and Qatar.
Yeah.
Did y'all used to have beef, or it seemed like it was
that was a part of
it. So that was a part of it, because me and Steve talking after him. I'm like, yo, I seen you with 50, y'all know he's good. He's like, we never had beef. And I'm like, I'm not sure. I seem like y'all niggas might have had some problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the details, but he's like, no, we never had a problem. I'm like, I'm gonna ask you nigga Fripp now.
You know what is happening?
The IBF title holders coming off a very tough
he actually did the deal
loss.
with Trackmaster.
Okay.
He did the deal then, like in the beginning. So it was cool from the very beginning. Then, look, after I got hit and I came back around, he wanted to meet me and sat and talk. He had deals with Rough Riders over in Undisputed. Yeah, Timberland. And he goes, nobody wanted to touch it. Like, you know
Let's
what I'm
go.
saying? And I understood it was the same reason I was
Last
talking about
build.
with Puffy. Like,
Last
Puffy,
build I need.
they didn't want to inherit my issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, great, just stay, you know, like to keep the distance away from me because I didn't want to be involved with anybody that wasn't comfortable with me because I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. And then, man, what ended up happening was at that point, it felt like he told me because he wanted to know exactly what was going on, and then afterwards he didn't answer the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had that energy towards him, and then he was saying something about I think, you know, he's in Jay's camp so much. You see, Dame even said it. He said he's talking for him. He'll be defensive in Jay's behalf. So if you're being competitive with him in any way, the things that you see from Stout will make you feel like he's doing that for him, or he's saying that, and that's what he's repeating.
Gotcha.
And that's where that came from.
You act like it was never known. When I spoke to him, I said, listen, man, I see some shit that matters.
Yeah.
The nigga game,
I was just asking his name.
I said, it looked like the mess still going. He ran down there. That's what the pitcher, you know, pitcher might be deceiving. Let's leave it to Steve. It wasn't no pressure. Oh, it's a night. It's a play. Fucking talking from it. Yeah. That's dope. Also, because I see last time we seen each other, he had that seminar for United Nations, what he had going on. And I seen your interview, and you explained how you did power in the beginning for $17,000. So what was the thought process behind doing that? And did you see the bigger picture, and that's why you took that money?
Yeah, I just wanted to do it so bad. Nobody from our culture produced television.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that, we have hit feature and across the board, you know. So, but when we got to, like, I pitched power to everybody, and they was like, nah. And then they didn't want to do it. And then I went and made music that kind of represented each one of the characters. And we came back to pitch again, and the pitching was called Should Tell a Portion of the Story, and then we press play. And the last place they spend money in the production is on music, because the director created dream sequence what he would want to put the flyest shit possible in his actual episode, and then the music supervisor will come in and replace it with things that's comparable that'll make it cost efficient. But it's the last place they spend the money is on the music licensing. And I'm like, I want to make something that felt like the Curtis Mayfield's soundtrack to Superfly. It matched so well, man. It was like those points where the character was like staring off and the music was saying what he was thinking. Instead of it being, you know, like,
put that boy down.
The images match the music. You know how you watch the show and then you hear something that wouldn't sell on iTunes? And you're going, they spent $1 gazillion on the project. Why you didn't put the money right there where the music would make me feel a certain way?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
music is important.
It's powerful. Yeah.
Very powerful in movies and television. We was looking at some shit that they put good times in the background. It was a love scene. And you put the wrong music back, it turns into something different.
But I took the 17,000. I didn't care. I wanted to do it. Like, you got to think the first 3 seasons of Power, they wouldn't accept cast of Power on to Good Morning America if I wasn't there.
Right.
So I'm doing 50%. I'm out at night. I come out 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, nah, just give me my suit.
Right.
I just put the suit on, I go do Good Morning America, then I go to sleep because it don't make sense. I got to be there at 5 o'clock. It's already 4:30. Let me just put the suit on and go do it.
Right.
You know.
So we talking about Power. We seen Ghost have a little problem.
Yeah.
I still call the nigga Ghost. I don't know nothing. I call
Omar.
What was the problem with you and him, and why was he so mad? Now, real quick before you tell me, I'm just a nigga on the outside looking. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first seen Power the first season, I was like, this shit is dope. I actually came to the office and we was talking about it. And I didn't know it was going to turn into the monster it turned into. Tommy got a show, Little Ghost got a show, everybody got a show. And was he feeling, and I'm just asking because I don't know, I didn't really dive into what y'all niggas' problem was, but was he feeling niggas killed me off early?
Yeah, look.
After the shit went crazy?
What's crazy about that? Look, what's crazy about it? People have success for the first time. Sometimes they need it to be theirs all of it. but they want it to be their success. Right? There's no one person responsible for the television show. It's a collective. Right? Now, without me there to be the marketing, to make the music, the theme song for Joe, and be everywhere that I'm at, performing the theme song to the actual thing and making them connect in a different way, and then everything else. Like in the very beginning, getting the show picked up, period. Part of the process of hiring, right? At points when it wasn't financially in a good space, he would tell you I gave him the money. The rest of the company didn't give him the money. You know, I was only getting $17,000 back. How am I giving him the money? I'm giving it to him from out of my pocket, bro. Right. So when you do that, like what happens is when he's saying that he feel like they didn't pay him is because he sees himself as the face of the entire network.
So just real clear, so I'm catching up. He said he didn't get paid. That's what the problem was.
He said he didn't get paid enough. He thought he should get more.
Oh, okay.
You know, and by saying that, you're immediately gonna look to me. Our audience is gonna say, well, the hip hop coach, you supposed to. Immediately gonna say 50 didn't pay him. Because you heard him say 50 and Courtney or whoever. They don't know who Courtney is.
Right.
Bro. So they're gonna let 50 didn't pay. Give me that 150. Now look, 150 a week.
50 paid me.
No, but I'll take that 150 a week. That's why I'm in acting class.
Let me tell you something. And this is really how this should go. And I can't speak for 50's experiences, just from my experiences. Niggas be thinking you they accountant. You give niggas the money, and then they wow the fuck out. They want to buy 4 cars at a time. They want to go move to Alpine, New Jersey. These niggas want to have a 17,000 square foot house. You know, they want to have 16 chains. And then when they go broke, these niggas be like, camera suck.
Yeah, it's careful. Yeah. It's always so in the history of artists, right? Why they go wrong? They're gonna say it was the record company. When the record company is an individual because he's running the actual company, it's Cam or it's 50 or somebody that they can point to specifically, it's his fault because he's still doing financially in a place where he can do whatever he want to do. And because they now feeling like they have restraints, it's your fault. They're gonna make it your fault every time. This is all of the artists. Ask them what happened when they're not popping anymore. They'll be like, it was the record company. The record company wasn't responsible for making you high. They picked you because you had the highest probability of selling. But we got high before we got to that. That is true. We built momentum before we got all of the mixtape work. Everything else that you've done to build consistency. Consistency is the key to all success. If you can consistently work with some, you can consistently shoot the jump shot, you're going to go to the league. If you consistently run, catch the ball, you can go to the league. Like, that'll happen, but you got to work at it until your technique and you were good enough at it for them to actually give you the shot. And that's the process that we're going through, but they're always going to blame whoever's in the driver's seat around.
50 Cent presents In the Club. 6 exclusive Las Vegas shows at PH Live at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. From Friday, December 27th through January 4th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
And the Argentine legend is down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Girls really want a man that isn't afraid to take things in his own hands. You know what's going to help you get there? Blue Chew. It's true.
What's going on, everybody? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
You got a pause hat on.
Network. Now stay tuned for part 2 of my interview with 50
pause hat on.
I'm coming talk before.
50 Cent presents In the Club. 6 exclusive Las Vegas shows at PH Live at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino.
Now it's about getting back to the corner.
Because I got 50 Cent Action coming in December.
And what's that?
And that's a fast channel. It's free. Okay. It's like I convinced everybody to spend $11.99 to get stars at points. And then now this is like a free channel. All action films. Like I like the genre.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we
That's
just
crazy. I was just you got me catch a flashback about the motherfucking artists. Is this nigga consistent? You know, niggas
Still saying, Cam hold me, that nigga jerking.
listen, that shit don't stop. I hear new stories every week. Every week, yo, new stories.
Because I know he's like that.
Omari thing.
So this,
Where my character died in Power was where Courtney wanted to kill Omari. She had been wrote the theme Ghost Must Die, and she had got upset because look, actually the showrunners are not supposed to talk to the actual talent when they're on set and in character. She was giving them a note, like while they were filming, and he like he went off at her. And she just hated it. She just wanted to get rid of him. Like, I was like, no, leave him. Like, I went in the spot that she wanted to kill him. Because she was like, well, something big has to happen. I was like, please, like, knock me up. I got other shit to do. Like, I can go do 50 Cent things.
This nigga won't stop fighting.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to be at the table crying, like, upset. The actors, they get emotional, not because they don't know that they're going to work again. But they're not sure that they're gonna like the environment as much as they like being on Power. You know what I'm saying? So usually they get all emotional, everything when they find out their character's gonna die. And I'm like, hey man, look, man, you're talented, man. You're gonna make it, man. You know what I mean? Like this guy.
I did that. I tried a couple movies. I'm sitting there now saying it's so fucked up. It wasn't as consistent as you was, but it's like, when you cast it, like, they no disrespect to nobody. I'm talking about when the Range was sitting around, or Omar Gunn Jr., y'all niggas sitting around, like, y'all niggas, like, I would have saved my money and shot my own shit by now, but the black actor has to sit around for 50 Cent or somebody in your lane to come pick them up to actually do them, to put them in something. So, salute you for that shit, my nigga. As far as G-Unit, where's G-Unit at? Is it just the television? Is it just a record label? Anything else?
It's just G-Unit film and television, and then the record company is still there, but I haven't rebooted everything. Like I'm
like, hey, we want to say something about it?
Nah, I mean, we just be touring, it seemed like.
Okay. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we see the music, we see what's going on, but is it plans on working with a new artist? Is it plans on doing anything outside the music or touring or putting music where you at now?
Yeah, like, look, I've made relationships with new artists, Cam, that they'll go, why is he doing this? Like, it's because I don't need the money from that project. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you see the investments at points, it'll make you go, how much money I put into that project? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it doesn't click right away. You know what I mean? Even Rotimi was an example of that. Like, then later it clicked because he like Afro beats. I wasn't sure that direction was gonna work like that. And then it was early when he wanted to do that, and I was like, all right, no, go ahead. You could do your own thing, and you'll be able to I could get paid back to the mechanic for what I already done, but I let him free out of his contract. Now we know if you sign to a major, that's not gonna happen. After they put some money into the project, they're going, nah, we gotta figure out how to get this money back before you start trying to do something independent. Because they put them in the
concussion. You're super good, nigga. I'm done with all this shit. I'm done with all that shit. I'm dead ass. Like, you got your good team with you. No, because you know why? Because what happens is that when y'all guys are established, we've been around for a while. When you get a brand new artist, all of a sudden their problems triple.
Yeah.
Their problems become your problems. I'm too old for nigga problems to become my problems. All of a sudden your rent is due. All of a sudden auntie funeral can't get paid for. And if you don't do it true, I'm done with artists, bro. But I respect that. That's why I was asking, is it more than just TV? What's a business venture that you may have missed out on that people don't know that you'd be like, damn, I could have got that?
I could have did it. A cannabis company out here in Vegas. It was big. It's a big company. And then I passed on it because I was investing in spirits.
Right.
You can't do both at the same time. So I was like, nah. I just chose to do that. Because I had so much success with the spirits. Like I was in F and Vodka was at like 43,000 cases. I took it to 216,000 cases. the 16 months.
What is, to the audience that doesn't know, what's that equivalent to in money wise?
Oh,
43,000 cases, 216,000 cases. What's that?
This motherfucker won't quit.
Before we parted ways, they gave me 20 million.
Right.
Right, but and it was
come on, bro.
That company. It was on the same model that Puff's deal was with Diageo. So like they made that deal to mirror that.
Right.
So this why I was like, no more Puffy juice. Not because we had no specific beef, but we had a competing product at that point. So if my corner is over here, your corner is over there, I got to make my corner feel cool.
Right.
And he wasn't producing any new music, anything new that would make him cooler at that point. So it's like I just stay active and keep putting it out there. You know what I mean? And but look, those things, it worked. You know, it worked during the period that it's there, but they did get funny after I owned the companies.
Right.
So it's cool for the work for them.
Well, you work for them.
As soon as you start not working for them, shit get a little different. And this is when, you know, like, don't think that the stuff that you see from Puffy is not. Let's say this, these companies are like $3 billion a year. Right? So they got lobbyists. They don't even, the government doesn't even, they don't police disbursement. The Discus Board does. But when they do something wrong, the Discus Board gives them a fine. What does the fine mean to us if we're getting $3 billion a year? Right. Just pay the fine, get them up out of here, and let's do it again if we have to. Right? If it's breaking the business going the right way, that's the way it works. So it's kind of interesting. I think that civil suit turned into a look. They looked at it like maybe it's a criminal situation.
Right.
A little early, and it could have been the same lobbyists and the same people that use their connections to make that happen for Puff.
Is that kind of why you was going hard on him the last couple of years? Is it because of the liquor situation? Because, to be honest, since the situation he's in now, it's kind of like you fell back. You fell back on him. Was this all over the liquor, or you just said?
Well, most of that was motivation. That was competing, with brands. And they was ahead of me.
Right.
Because he had been working on Ciroc and stuff like that. And then integrating it into our culture with Coco Loso. Different things with different people connected to it. So, yeah, that's what that was. But when you look at, he would do a lot of foul shit. Like, behind the scenes, he would do some foul shit. Like hating on, like, doing things.
Get the fuck out of here.
People I done business with that he done business with. He would say shit that I like, he said that to you.
Right. See how they
all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas don't know what they like till they see somebody with it. So they want the girls after you're done with them and shit.
Yeah, leftovers.
Yeah.
You take your leftovers. A lot of niggas on my leftovers. You got a famous mugshot that everybody sees.
Yeah.
What did you go to jail for? How long were you in jail?
That was that was a possession. A lot of my cases was drug possessions. I was trying to get some money. I mean, yeah, nothing. And then this is why even when like this artist was around, he was saying, "Yo, 50, he don't even like them." Like talking about BML, and because I wouldn't mix in with them.
Right.
When they first came around, like I didn't connect. Buck was running around with him, and other people connected to him, but I wasn't going nowhere near him. I just came off a tour. I made $38 million, legit money. What you said they got the Wiz, right? Okay, so don't bring that shit around me. Now I'm making $38 million, legit money. I want nothing to do with that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't make the connection until after. That that blew over. And I'm just knowing my temperament, I don't need to be around it. What were we conditioned for prior to any music work? You don't even put yourself in that situation. He had a moment. Where he was so mad. He said, like, if I don't give him something that he wanted murder, he's going to go back to doing what we did. And you remember saying that to me?
God damn.
You remember saying that? Yeah, he did. Didn't even give... Yeah, tell him you be telling Vlad all kind of shit. Tell him.
These stories at the jet sometimes. He
did some shit. And instead of, I know him, we grew up with him. The only reason why he didn't go crazy on him was because of the relationship. Nah, that shit wasn't right. and then bring it back. I don't want to get into all that.
You know, he was lying to you. I don't know what story he told you, but I don't want to give it up.
Yeah, you did.
My shit look better than Vlad. You think you tell me the fact? My shit look nice.
It don't even look like the same dude to me on Vlad.
All the best for my class.
Real shit coming out.
All the best for my class, boy. I don't know where this comes from.
Yeah, but we had a moment.
Show, man.
We had a moment. We had a moment where he was feeling like that. Like, what? You want to do what? Like,
Murder need to roll
I'm gonna do this.
Did you get the roll-ups?
Murder was supposed to do the roll-up. He never came back downstairs.
I told you,
Let's go.
No,
Brooklyn niggas.
No, that's what I was trying to say. Did you ever? So you still ain't get the roll-ups?
No,
So Aggie.
no,
I agree.
he was supposed to come back downstairs. I don't know why.
He told. He ain't gonna hold you. When he came in, he's like, I gotta get the nigga. I gotta get the nigga to roll up.
Why you throwing me in?
I said, my boy.
So you didn't want to smoke?
Of course I want to smoke. I told Ken we need to smoke in here.
Nah, I asked where you was at. Nah, he said too cold. You in the bus.
No, you gonna get the smell in the wall.
It's just cold in here.
Speaking, you was talking about beefing and battling. What do you think about
How ain't the number one fighter
Kendrick
in the world?
Lamar and Drake's situation right now?
I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody sue because of what you said.
Right.
But I thought that was Drake's team trying to prevent the Super Bowl from doing more damage.
Right.
Because if you sue Apple and you sue the Universal Music Group during the period where Apple was over the music at the Super Bowl halftime, if they're already in a lawsuit, so they're already financially having to incur costs to defend themselves, and they know what that is regardlessly. We know how much frivolous lawsuits come through, but it costs you a minimum of the money to cut and handle it. So when they see that, if you didn't reach out, if its attorneys reached out to corporate at the NFL and said, we have this issue over this song, it's already a pending case. We don't want you guys to allow that to air and then you be a part of the damages.
Right.
Because it is the largest sporting event possible. So I was thinking that was the angle to stop that record specifically from being played during the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I've never seen a rap battle end up in a lawsuit.
Yeah, that was
This pretty hard for him to handle. Because it's look, we old enough to see Kumo Dia LL and shit like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when they get to this point, and Drake's my guy. I fuck with Drake. And I don't know Kendrick, but I've love for Kendrick too.
Yeah.
It's hard for him to handle this, starting to seem like, because it becomes overwhelming. When you beef with the West Coast, one thing about them niggas
territorial.
And they stick together so
yeah.
Ooh.
And what I was explaining to somebody about this was that we don't run around being like East Side, like West Side niggas, you know what I'm saying? We like you got.
Don't even say New York.
Yeah, listen, you got New Mexico.
It's Queens, it's Brooklyn.
Niggas
don't
exactly.
even say New York niggas.
Yeah. You know, whether you go to a concert and y'all niggas so worldwide, but I'm saying you got New Mexico, you got Arizona, you got Portland, you got Washington, you got Nevada. These niggas is every state. These shits is up in Vegas. These shits is up in motherfucking Phoenix. Yes, exactly.
They lying right there.
Exactly, man. And I just think that it's tough to end. The lawsuit is wild. You know what's crazy? So you was talking about Fat Joe and how you guys didn't even really have beef. So we had like a legend for the younger audience. We had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. I'm like, so I'm sitting there like,
that was
it's such kind of smoke. Because I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, niggas going public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? Fuck the songs. How'd this work?
Let me say this.
How'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? You know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look like when everybody's there,
right?
The Jimmy was not a rapper then.
Right.
He was your man, like on the side, like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when Ballin' took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, Murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. You gotta watch to see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Like, give me this, get me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want him. We want you at the show, Jimmy. Yeah, but that was one of those things. I just threw it out and see what. And then when he bit to it, because it was like he was having a moment that not sure that was going to ever happen again at that point. And then he's going, for them, they had records that where, look, I always say this to certain artists, I go, damn, when is he going to have his moment? Like Fab, I said this to him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, damn, but you really, I think his, what's the name, Cuffing Season was that fun. But it wasn't the hit like that because it was talking exactly about what was going on at the moment. But the way he brought La Marina and all of the stuff, it was the hottest joint.
What was going on
in that
exactly
summer.
at the time in the town.
So I'm like, yo, that I jumped on the remix because the record was going without us. Like, so I was like, yeah, nah, I'm
right.
I got you. I do that. And then like we performed that joint. How many times did we perform that record on tour?
Yeah.
Couple times.
Because it felt like a 50 Cent record to me. Like I was like, this is it. Like, but he didn't have, like, for a lyricist, like a guy that's that intricate with the writing, he didn't have a full-on moment that was like Fab's the nigga, period, right now. Like he had a lot of hit records on R&B artists, like a lot of real hot verses that came, but it was on somebody else's joint.
I would love to hear 50 Cent and Cameron talk about Lil Wayne.
That.
I would love to see
Dirk's biggest records on somebody
that.
else's record that he's on, instead of his solo records by himself. Like the solo records make your hair stand up because they're talking some killer shit on there. But the records that really made them a success is usually a collaboration between him and another artist that they're working on. But I was looking, going, when are you gonna have that moment specifically? And I know Jimmy was looking at that like it was someone else at the top of our culture acknowledging.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
How you felt when Jimmy did that shit, Ken?
So it's over.
It's over.
No, because this what happened. So, like, you know, Fifth had sent niggas to my office with black roses and a little coffin. And I was like, all right, cool. Then I did the video. So I was like, all right, cool, this is cool. I remember this real talk. I was on probation at the time. My probation officer was like, come down to probation or we gonna lock you up on 30. I'm like, what the fuck I did? And New York City Intel was there. And New York City Intel said, what's going on with you and 50 Cent? I said, there's some music shit. What the fuck are you talking about? They said, well, this it just seems like it's one. I said, yo, he puts people out of business. I gotta respond. I swear to everything I love. I told these niggas this. I'm like, yo, the man puts people out of business. You gotta say something else. Then one officer's like, yeah, he does, man. He does. So it's just on me. Y'all gonna talk to him? Like, they say, yeah, his flight is late. We're gonna have a conversation with him too. So the moral of the story is, like I said, Dipset at that time kind of really wasn't on the same page, but it wasn't external. And I was like, maybe I could fix this shit before it gets out of hand. And that's where my mind frame was at. But then when niggas went on stage, I'm like,
yeah, it was Apollo.
Shit that spun out of your nigga. It is a checkmate moment, which was, I said, this nigga's devious right here. Devious shit right here. But I respect it. I liked it. I liked it.
You gotta figure it out because collectively there would have been an issue. At that point, it was that momentum was there. So you got to look and go every time. Like I would look at it and say, how did I used to study Joe? I knew everybody in the background. That guy, the third guy in the back on the corner. Yeah, they're from Highbridge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like this and that. Like we knew all of them. Like so if something happened, I could immediately respond to it. You know what I'm saying? And we was in it was an award show. No, it was Chris Lighty's thing. With Joe and the crew was there. Pete and his mans they were going in before us, and they let Joe in and didn't let his people in behind him. And then when I came to the door, I was like, no, you gotta let them in. And it's like yeah, they was gonna let my entourage in, but they stopped a couple guys who was with him. But I'm knowing that this is like Pete and the other one that
Rich,
not Rich. There was another one. It was Rich. He was gonna go. That was yeah, I think he had a baby by Eric Mena. What was his name? Yeah. But he was one of the ones out of the little crew that they knew to go for. And I'm like, you don't want to leave them out here because it's gonna leave them off balance. If his guys that really got him is not there, he's gonna be feeling uncomfortable. I'm like, I got them in. So when Joe looked to Pete, and Pete go, nah, we good. Let's go. He's like, nah, we good. He said, he got us in. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he got him in because I'm like, if he was there and uncomfortable or balance, he might have made a move to meet and he have to do something. Right. So I'm saying, and then that would have just fucked up the whole thing because we was really there for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying, with Chris and everything. Then so cool, it worked itself out.
Thanks for coming. Murder, we waiting on the year wrap up. Yes, salute to you too, man. We gonna get you your roll-ups. Sire Spirits, make sure y'all check out the residency here in Vegas. December 27th to
the 27th to January 4th.
Let me ask you something real quick before we go. Do you usually work on New Year's?
Usually, yeah. I get out.
It's on New Year's, Christmas, his birthday.
It's no holiday. No holidays.
Don't stop, nigga. No holidays.
I be feeling better about it. See, look, when you do decide you want to spend money or do you want to do some shit, just like what? No matter how random it is, it's fine because I've worked all through. I've done everything to make it okay for me to be random. Right. That's the way I look at it, and then that's why I keep going. And then they'll complain, but these niggas got a good life, man.
Oh shit!
They got a really good life.
There's no complaining over here.
Yeah. Lloyd Banks is very upset. He has all his money. He has all of his money. Look at you. We got to just take this relationship.
Yeah, I see. I see your man, right?
Yeah.
That's right. I said, no, I don't know that, but I can tell by your face.
Yeah, you go.
Crazy, man.
That's what's up, man. Fifth here. You bought this from little horsepower for the road. Make sure y'all go. Yeah, make sure y'all go check out 50 Cent.
Brother, we need some horsepower over here too.
Listen, man, you know what I'm saying? I got y'all. First of all, y'all gonna be here for like a week when y'all get back.
Oh, that's a fact.
Everything. Horsepower's gonna come with the ladies, everything else. Make sure y'all get it. That's my town now.
I'm gonna stay awake.
Almost got my nigga in trouble. Good answer. Say no more. Good answer, man. Yo, Fifth. Murder. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all get Sire. Check out Sire Brands and his residency out here in Vegas.
Shit like this, man. Really. Cameron and 50 Cent, two of my favorite rappers. So like, and then they can get together and have a class of interview and shit. That's pretty powerful.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
But I would love to hear how they talk about Wayne, like how they just had that conversation about Fab.
He's got a bluff.
Perfect counter shot.
The time where that's like regular people think Lil Wayne probably took over the industry. I think it'd be different for 50 Cent to talk about that, or Cameron to talk about that. Since like Cameron is a big reason why we got the Wayne that we got. He's one of the big reasons. Hey, just think about that though, man. Listen. Jewels and Lil Wayne look crazy as hell right now.
And it appears the onslaught
Jewels
is
ain't got
over,
no
at
teeth.
least for now.
Lil Wayne ain't got no hair.
Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas.
Jewels ain't got no
Is he
teeth.
gonna
Lil
be
Wayne
able to
losing
make
his
it
hair.
back up? One punch
They
did
look
the
crazy as hell
trick.
right now. They most definitely was doing too much drugs. They most definitely was doing too much drugs.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Snoop flow still impeccable. No, Undisputed. No, Undisputed.